Kunika and I will be your e-pedagogue for the subject of science. Where are the lines really? Sunita describes her view of the Earth from the spaceship. The Earth looks so beautiful and amazing. We could watch it for hours. From the window of the spaceship, we could clearly see the curved shape of the Earth. Students, क्योंकि हम में से कोई भी space में नहीं गया है, I'm sure because we are not astronauts, we can look into Sunita's experience when she tells us how beautiful and amazing Earth looks like. She also mentions a very important part of the Earth being curved in shape. Isn't that amazing, students? जब हम एक ग्लोब को देखते हैं तो हम ये देख पाते हैं कि वो कैसे कर्व्ड है. But Sunita, on the other hand, experienced this curve in real life. Look at this photograph of the Earth taken from a spaceship. From such photographs today, we know what the Earth looks like. But thousands of years ago, people could not imagine what the Earth looked like. Scientists tried hard to find out how big is the Earth, how does it go around. Look at this photograph and tell. Can you see India? Can you, students? But before that, let's discuss a few things about Earth. Let us look at the picture and realize कि Earth जैसी दिखती है वैसा ही same हमारे पास भी एक मॉडल है which we commonly call as globe. तो स्टूडेंट्स, ये ग्लोब हमने बनाया कैसे? हाउ डू वी नो कि अर्थ कैसी दिखती है? इसका रीज़न ये है बच्चों कि जब भी कोई बाहर गया, बाहर यानी हियर वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट आउट ऑफ द अर्थ, दैट इज इन द स्पेस. तो जब हमारे बहुत सारे एस्ट्रोनॉट स्पेस में गए, दे क्लिक पिक्चर्स एंड द स्टडीज विच आर बेस्ड ऑन दीज पिक्चर्स डन बाय आवर साइंटिस्ट, उन्होंने हमें बताया कि अर्थ की शेप क्या है, फ्लैट नहीं है, इट इज curved, it is round, flat on the edges, which is how our globe is made. लेकिन इस सब के डिस्कवरी से पहले बच्चों हमें इसके बारे में नहीं पता था, and there were a lot of stories which said the earth could be flat, the earth could be round. But after experiencing all of this in real life by our scientists, astronauts, and so many more people and their teams, we finally know how Earth looks like. But when we look at the picture, can we tell where India is? I am sure students, we know कि India का figure end में ऐसे peninsular area को बिल्कुल triangular region माना जाता है, and we might be able to spot it not in this picture but on our globes. Can you recognize any other place? Students, when we look at any of the pictures of the Earth, we can find various continents such as the Europe, the Eurasia belt, and much more. All you have to do is take out your globes or your Earth's pictures and spot them. Where is the sea? तो बच्चों, this is very important as all the blue region that is full of water. वो सभी water bodies हैं बच्चों, but our scientists have helped us locate them as various seas, various oceans, for example Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, and much more. तो बच्चों, by looking at the picture we can realize that all the blue portion is our sea. Do you find anything similar between the globe and this picture of the Earth? In what ways are they different? तो बच्चों, as we know कि globe जो है एक 3D model of Earth है और ये picture एक 2D picture है, यानी कि इस picture में हम सिर्फ इतना ही part देख सकते हैं in one time, whereas with the help of a globe we can rotate it and look at all the parts of the Earth. That is how they are different. But always remember, a globe is a model based on these pictures that we have obtained. Do you think Sunita could make out Pakistan, Nepal, and Burma separately when she saw the Earth from the space? I don't think so, students, क्योंकि बाहर से इतने ज़्यादा distance और इतना सब देखने के बाद it is very difficult to spot particular countries, but I am sure she must have seen land and big continents and the sea in the form of colors as we can see here. Look at your globe and tell. I think students, all of you can look out for some pictures, or if you have a globe, or you can use the book, some atlas or internet to answer these few questions. Can you find India? Where all do you see the sea? Which countries do you see? Can you see some of the countries in which India plays cricket matches? For example, England, Australia, Pakistan, Bangladesh, South Africa, and what else can you see on the globe? So students, आप अपने pictures में ये सब कुछ spot करने का try कर सकते हैं, but let me tell you, आप ऐसी pictures में सब कुछ spot नहीं कर पाएंगे, तो make sure you have a picture of the earth that shows all of its sides. Let's move on to the conversation where we left off. Uzaira and Shahmir are looking at different countries on the globe. Uzaira, see, there are lines between the different countries on this globe. Are such lines also there on the earth? Shahmir, there must be. They are there on the map of India in this book. See, there are lines between the different states too. तो बच्चों वो डिस्कस करते हैं कि क्या जैसे हमें ग्लोब दिखता है उसमें डिफरेंट लाइंस से हमने डिफरेंट कंट्रीज, स्टेट्स, कॉन्टिनेंट्स, सिटीज़ भी डिफ्रेंशिएट करे हुए हैं. क्या सच में अर्थ में ऐसा होता है? आर देयर पर्टिकुलर लाइंस मेड एग्जैक्टली एज द ग्लोब? I can assure you students, there are some lines but they are not as fine as our globe, क्योंकि globe एक artificial model है. And I know that Earth, the globe is derived from our Earth. But students, हमारी Earth में scaling या ये सब नहीं हुआ है. All we have done is trace from the pictures. उन pictures के through जिसमें land के cut out and their pieces and water bodies were situated. So that is how we create boundaries for countries and states. Uzaira, if we go from Delhi to Rajasthan, would we find such lines made on the ground? I don't think so, students. We do not find these lines, but we do find signal boards जो हमें help करते हैं to locate different places. Look at the map of your country and tell, can you find the state in which you live? Write its name on the map. I'm sure students, all of you can look at the map and find which state do you live in. I live in New Delhi, which is in the north of our country, so I can find it easily. Which are the states next to the state you live in? The states that I can see round about my city is Uttar Pradesh, Punjab, Haryana. Have you been to any other state? Shahmir thinks that there are lines drawn on the ground between the states. What do you think? Students, I'm sure आप कभी ना कभी किसी और state में गए हैं. If you have not visited, you can use internet, pictures and the help of your parents to discuss how states are different. But students, this is very important for us to realize कि जैसे map में या globe में states के बीच में line wise boundaries हैं, वैसा real life में नहीं होता है. We do have borders, students, that whenever we cross one state to another, we do find borders and various taxes and signal boards जिनसे हमें पता चलता है कि हम एक state से दूसरी state में आ गए हैं. When Sunita saw the earth from the space, she found the earth very beautiful. Many thoughts came to her mind as she describes it. From so far away, one can only make out the land and the sea. One cannot see the different countries. Division into countries has been done by us. All the lines on the maps are made by us. They are in our minds. I wish we all think about this. Where are the lines really? Students, Sunita Williams भी अपने experience से वही बताती हैं जो हम लोगों ने अभी discuss किया कि space से all that she could see was land and sea. So she tells us that these are the lines, the differences that we have created. They also ease up our process of travel and navigation कि आपको कहीं locate करना है, आपको कहीं जाना है. But these are lines that we have created. So students, this also gives us this message that we should not cling to these lines and feel different. हमें इन लाइंस के बेसिस पे किसी को ट्रीट नहीं करना चाहिए and we should not feel that we are on this side of the line and they are on the other side, so we are different. That is not true, students. Let's look at the sky. Shamir, he closes one eye and moves the coin back and forth while looking at the moon. Look, I can hide the moon behind this coin. Uzaira, wow, imagine hiding such a big moon behind such a small coin. Why don't you try do the same with the coin? How many centimeters away from the eye did you keep the coin to hide the moon? Students, all of you can do this activity at your home. All you have to do is look at the sky when there's moon and take a coin. When you take a coin and move it swiftly towards the moon, you will be able to see different phases of the moon. So Shamir here tells us a very special activity about how do we see different phases of moon. ऐसा क्यों है बच्चों? क्योंकि हर रोज मून सेम तरीके से नहीं होता. आई एम श्योर बच्चों आप सभी ने belonging to this part of the country, we must have seen different festivities जो हमें different types के moon भी बताती है. So the moon which is mentioned on our calendar also differentiates as new moon, full moon, no moon, crescent moon, gibbous moon and much more. तो different dates पे different days पे हम moon की ये cycle को देख सकते हैं. But अगर आप एक ही दिन में वो देखना चाहते हैं, all you have to do is close your eye and move the coin. Do you think the moon is flat like the coin or round like a ball? क्या लगता है बच्चों आपको? हम तो मून का एक ही पार्ट देख पाते हैं, but what actually moon looks like? I think the moon is like a sphere, round like a ball and not as flat as we see. Just like the picture we saw of Earth, that is how we see moon. But in real life, बच्चों, it is more like a round ball. Have you ever looked carefully at the sky at night? Don't the twinkling stars look magical? And sometimes the moon is silvery and bright, while sometimes it is nowhere to be seen in the black sky. That is what we discuss, students. कितनी बार हमने देखा है the moon is so bright and white, sometimes it's yellow as well, and sometimes there is no moon at all. Students, another important thing that we see here is the twinkling of stars. स्टूडेंट्स ऐसे भी स्टार्स हैं जो ट्विंकल नहीं करते हैं, ऐसे भी स्टार्स हैं जो ट्विंकल करते हैं. हाउ वी सी देम ट्विंकलिंग इज बिकॉज ऑफ देयर ब्राइट सिल्वर और वाइटिश लाइट. Another very important star we all know is the sun, which is active on half of our day in the form of sunlight, visible light and much more. Look at the moon tonight and draw what it looks like. Look and draw again after 1 week and then after 15 days. Students, you all can start doing this activity from today. आप लोग बाहर जाकर नोट कर सकते हैं after watching this video कि आज moon कैसा था और फिर वो 1 week के बाद कैसा था and then how was it after 15 days. Another task that I would add was कि जो आपने यहाँ लिखा था, even if it was no moon or full moon, write down when do you see that same moon again. तो बच्चों इससे आप ट्रैक कर पाएंगे कि एक मून की कैसी साइकिल है.